Hi all, good evening. Ramaya here. Today we'll discuss about router transformation. Router transformation is active and connected. This allows the user to create multiple groups as per the requirement. In router transformation, we have two types of group. One is input group, always single input group, and we have output group. Output group again divided into two types. One is user defined output groups and default group. As per the requirement, we are going to create more than one user defined groups. Accordingly, default group will be created. That is one time activity. As we know, in filter transformation, we have some demerits. One is it allows the user to create single condition on multiple ports or single port, and the records which are rejected are not captured. It allows the single target table. It means that if you want, you can give the more target tables from the filter transformation, but the same data will be available. That is the meaning of single target table we are going to configure. Coming to router transformation, in router, we have input groups, single input group and output group. Again, it is divided into user defined groups and default group. Default group is the group created once you are going to create any single user group. But what is the performing tuning that we have by using our router transformation? Suppose I want to load data into three target tables as per my requirement. Each target table having its desired condition. Accordingly, I need to load the data into target tables. To achieve this requirement, I have to use three filter transformations. Each filter transformation again having single condition. As per the condition, data will flow to next level. If the particular record which is coming from the source, if it is not satisfied the condition, it will be rejected. Okay, so three conditions, I need to use the three filter transformations. To avoid this kind of multiple transformation utilization, I have to use the single router transformation, and I can create the multiple groups. Since we have the provision that we can create the more than one group as a user defined. And what are all the records are not satisfied your user defined groups or conditions that will fall under default group. You can capture that one with the help of additional target table. You can configure it. Okay. So whenever you are going to use multiple filter transformation, each and every time same record will go and validate the conditions one by one. It means that same record is going to validate one filter one and again filter two, again filter three. Three transformations we are going to use with the help of single condition. So each and every transformation, this particular record will go from the source and it will validate. There is some repetition. Same record is going to re-verify each and every filter transformation. Whereas your router transformation, you can create one router transformation and you can create the multiple groups as per the requirement. The record which is coming from the active source, it will evaluate one time with all the user defined groups. One time it will fetch from the source and it will evaluate within the router group based on our conditions. If the condition satisfied, it will go to the next level. If not satisfied, it will go to your default group. Those are all related to not satisfied the conditions. It means that all records are come under rejected. Okay, what are all the records that are available? Those records will be come under your default group. Okay, let me see one scenario how we need to perform this particular requirement. Okay, I have a scenario like I'm going to create one mapping or TR multi groups. This is multi router multi groups. Okay, click on OK. I'm going to take EMP table as a source here, and let me take DPT number 10 table as a one target, and I want DPT 20 table as another target. Okay, same way, I need one more target, which are commander rejected records. Okay, I will capture it, this particular target table. Let me arrange. Now go and take your router transformation. Okay, this is my router transformation. See, I'm going to take all the ports from source qualifier to my router transformation. Here you can point your cursor and drag and drop into your router group. Go to your group C. Whenever you are able to go under this groups, you can see add new group, right? See, I'm going to add two groups. One is department 10 data, EPIC number 10. Okay, by default we have true, and I'm going to change this one. If the EPT number equal to, or I can say DPT number equal to 10. I want to load only DPT number 10 or related records into my one target table, and this is DPT number 20. DPT number equal to 20. Evaluate it. Click on OK. Okay. This is DPT number 20 group. Okay. Now apply. See here, these two are related to user defined group, and this is default group. Okay, click on OK. Now let me connect. See, always one single input group, right? And I'm going to take department 10 related ports and give connection to my department 10 table. Okay. Now I connected for department 10, and this is for 20. Go to here, and you can take department 20 related ports, and you can use the connection. Now let me take this third target table. Those are all not satisfy the conditions. They are all come under default. These are all rejected, I can say. Okay. Control yes. Okay, so what will happen here if any record coming from the source? Okay, any record is coming from sorry, any record is coming from the source, that will evaluate all the groups. If the condition satisfied, it goes to the target table. If not, it will come under default group. Okay, one single record will come one time, and it will verify all the conditions at a time. Okay, every time it will not come from the active source. One record, first record will come, and it will verify user defined DPT number group and DPT number 20. If these two conditions not satisfied that particular record, that will go to the default group only. This is one time activity. Okay, we just save this particular mapping. Take the mapping name to create session under workflow. Go to your workflow manager, and then you can go to task developer. Under task developer, you have to create session name with yes underscore, and we can give the mapping name, which is the relevant one. Okay, now multi groups, right? This is my mapping router multi groups. Click on OK, click on done. Let me give the connection information for my source and target. Already this is available. See my target. This is the connection information that I have for relational data RK, and for here also it is already available as a RK. Let me change it as normal for target load type for time being. We'll discuss later. Okay, this is the truncate target table. If any data is already available, it will truncate and it will load the current data. And here also, let me change the load type is normal. I'm going to configure truncate target table option for this table, and the rejected record related table, right? This one also I'm going to change the target load type and truncate target table option. Apply, click OK, come to yes. So to execute your session, you have one. Okay, I have created now. To maximize the window, go to here and take multi. Yeah, this is the one, right? Then take link task, and we can configure with the help of the task. On the workflow, you can start workflow. Here we are able to see, yeah, my session completed successfully without the errors. Let me re-verify how many are loaded. This is my SQ underscore EMB is the source. In department 10, 5 records are loaded, 26 records, and apart from that, okay, what are all the conditions not satisfied, that will come under TRG underscore EMP, which is connected to the default group. Let me check the data now. Okay, this is DPT 10. Yes, I have only DPT number 10. I have provided the condition as a DPT 10. And let me check DPT 20 also. Number 20 is my table name that I have created. Yes, here we loaded only departmental 20. Then what is the rejected records that we have from TRG underscore EMP? This is my target table. See, except department 20 and 10, rest are all come under your default group, and those records also I captured under TRG underscore EMP table. Okay, this is how our router transformation will function. Okay, so instead of using multiple filter transformation, suppose if you want to filter the DB number 10, you have to use one filter transformation for this transform, this particular target, and for department 20 you are going to use the another filter, and this one also you are going to use the another filter. So instead of using multiple filter transformation, we try to use the single router transformation, and we can use the multiple groups, okay, as user defined. What are all the records that are not satisfied your user defined group, that will come under your default group. This is one time activity. Once you are creating any single group, automatically your default group will be created. If you want captured all rejected records, you can capture by giving any target name. Okay, this is how our auto transformation will help. Okay, thank you. Next, in next session, we'll discuss about rank transformation.